Because I felt heavily that 2025 is our year. I believe that it's really our time. Let's mind our business because we know that everything's going to be fine. Everything's always going to work out, and you never need to know how it's going to work out. When we hold on to emotions that don't matter, we set ourselves up for failure. Hi my loves, I hope you guys are having an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day, and thank you so much for tuning into today's video. We are going to discuss what exactly you are doing wrong, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, when it comes to manifesting your desires. Once I figured out this key component into making sure that everything in my life is exactly as I wanted it to be, it was so easy to start paying attention to myself and stop distracting myself from the things that is not going to elevate me to my higher status. So if you want to know what is the major thing that is hindering you specifically from manifesting your desires, you need to tune into this video, okay? Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you won't miss any video from me, and let's hop into this one. So I've been talking about this for weeks on Twitter, on all of my socials. Follow me there if you guys want to see more. And I have been telling you guys, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, this is exactly why you're not living the life of your dreams. This is exactly why things are not working out for you, why you cannot pay attention. It's simply because you are not minding your own business. You're not paying attention to yourself. You're always taking things personally. You're always trying to be perfect. There's so many key factors that is really specific to people who are like the way I described, but most importantly, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, okay? Once I figured out that my downfall as a Taurus moon and a Taurus Saturn and Aquarius Neptune or Uranus, once I realized that my downfall was the fact that I was pouring all of my energy, all of my intention, all of my success and good fortune into other people, especially when they don't reciprocate it, things clicked in place for me. It was like the light started to shine above me, and I was like, oh, this is why life is fucked. This is why I'm not having fun. So if you've been wondering why you've been feeling like you're boxed in, why you feel like things aren't moving in your highest alignment, and why you feel stagnant, this is probably the reason why. You're not focusing on yourself. We have such an issue with comparing ourselves to other people and how they're living that it literally consumes us and makes us stuck in place, because we think that we cannot execute that. We're always trying to rack our brains to figure out how we can be exactly like that person, when in actuality, fixed placements, which is what you guys are, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, and Aquarius, in actuality, we were meant to figure out what we wanted to do and execute that. One thing I feel that placements like that are afraid of is the fact that they would have to take charge of their own reality. We like to place blame on other people. We like to place blame on things outside of us, when in actuality it is our power, it is our mindsets, it is our energy and emotions that make sure that everything we're experiencing in the life that we're living is exactly as we want it to be. And so when you reclaim your power, right, when you reclaim the ability to stand firm in your own mess and be like, okay, let me clean this up, life gets so much easier for you. When you allow yourself to stop self-sacrificing for other people and instead sacrifice for the one that matters the most, which is you allow yourself to live the highest, your highest reality and your highest dreams. And especially for me, one thing I learned last year was the fact that I need to stop giving people my power, because it's very powerful. Like when you're a person who's very energy sensitive and a person who moves mountains and moves rooms simply from a state of being that you're in, you need to make sure that the energy you're giving to others is for people who are deserving and people who will not, not only is it for people who are deserving, right, but it's also being used in a way that it can that can come back to you, right? Because if we keep giving and giving and giving, there's nothing that is going to be able to fill our cups. And that's one thing I had to learn. And that's what I started practicing after I learned that key factor. I started to visualize myself filling up my cup. And now I can stand firm in my truth. Now I can manifest my desires within a day. Now I feel really good about myself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Like, I'm very happy. I have more energy because no one else is siphoning off my energy and using it for their benefit. And I'm just sitting here enjoying nothing, enjoying scraps, because we endure a lot. We always want to make sure people around us are good to our detriment, but that is not good. That is not living in our highest alignment. And in actuality, it is hindering that other person because we're doing everything for them. We're their servant, but we're supposed to be our servant, okay? With that being said, I created this course called Let's Mind Our Business, It's Time, a ode or a poem to fixed signs, in order to make sure that all fixed placements not only mind their business, they know how to stand firm in their truth, they can manifest success with ease, as well as release perfectionism. This course is going to teach you guys how to detach from anything external so your internal world can start making up things in its reality that is going to benefit you in the external world. I have a lot of experience with people who resonate with these themes in this video, as well as Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius placements, because one, I am one. All of these things that I'm going to be teaching you in this course is literally step by step what I did last year and back in 2020 to overcome a lot of limiting beliefs, lack mindsets, and people around me who was siphoning off my energy. Because I felt heavily that 2025 is our year. Okay, Pluto moved into the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed sign. Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, you guys are fixed signs. Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. And so Pluto really represents change. It represents rebirth. It represents transformation. It represents getting you out of your comfort zone so that you can excel and be the happiest you can be. And so once that planet moved into that sign, something clicked in me. I was like, yeah, one, I am doing great. I feel so good and I want to share this with everybody else. Two, I believe that it's really our time. I believe it's really our time. I really believe now is the most opportune time to make sure that we're living in our ultimate fulfillment. We're being selfish. We're being the villain. We're allowing ourselves to take back our power, and we're really focusing on us. I feel like one thing that I had trouble with, especially as a Taurus moon, was always thinking about other people, what they're doing, how they're doing it, why things aren't working out for me because I'm not doing what they're doing. Like, it does not matter. Like, I want you guys to be so obsessed with yourself that nothing else matters around you. And people be like, you shouldn't be so obsessed with yourself. You shouldn't be focused on yourself too much. No, you need to. You need to, because that's the only way you get to move. That's the only way you get to prioritize yourself. And the funniest thing was, I used to practice detachment a couple of years ago. I used to practice not giving a fuck about other people outside of me. And that was one of the best things I did for myself, because I was able to focus on me. I was able to achieve all of my goals consecutively and consistently. And then people around me was just like attracted to me. They were like, oh my God, Nadia, you are non-judgmental and you do this and you do that. And I'm like, thank you. Like, if you are naturally tapped into your power, you're gonna naturally tap into your soul tribe, and attract a plethora of people, right? But you gotta make sure that the people that is truly in your circle that you're allowing in are people who will not only reciprocate what you are giving them, but amplify it. Because you're going to attract so many people once you step into your power. They're going to want to get close to you. They're going to want to siphon off your energy. And you need to make sure, just because you're detaching and you're not taking things personally and you're finally happy and healthy, that you just don't give away your power because of that. Because if you ever noticed a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius placement who is living their highest dreams and their highest alignment, they love to give. We're givers. They love to make sure everybody else around them is good, because we know the joy and the excitement of being good ourselves. And so you need to make sure you're giving it to the right people. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to share with you guys the 6 modules that we'll be having in this course that is really going to help you live in your highest alignment. The first one we're talking about is Let's Mind Our Business. This is perfect, okay? This is going to help you practice detachment. This is going to help you see exactly why other people living their lives and other people having their own beliefs is bothering you in your own. It's going to help you see exactly where you're being distracted, and that's why you're not living your highest dreams. I really like that first week because it gets straight down to the lack mindsets. It gets straight down to nitty gritty. And it's also going to teach you how to stay in the present moment, let go of other people and their things, and amplify what you want to amplify. Because remember, whatever you focus on, it continues to grow, it continues to move. And I want 2025 to be a year of consistency for you guys. And another area of trouble for fixed placements is their lack of trying to be consistent, because they're afraid that if everything is easygoing and everything is happening with ease and you always get what you want, something has to happen that is opposite of that. Everything must blow up. That is not the case. You don't have to fear, being lucky. You don't have to fear being in your highest alignment. You don't have to switch between, being happy and then being sad and being happy and being sad because you want to prepare for shit. Okay? I noticed that a lot of us are so good at preparing for the worst that we cannot expect the best. And so minding your business that first week is going to teach you, hey, let's mind our business, because we know that everything's going to be fine. Everything's always going to work out, and you never need to know how it's going to work out, and it doesn't need to work out perfectly, right? So it's like you're going to use your power of expectation, and you're going to use your power of stability and sturdiness for good, and that is great. That's exactly what you want to do, okay? And so the next course, or the next week, we are going to be talking about our zodiac signs, okay? Like I said, and like the title of this video is, we're talking about Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Now, everybody have this placement in this chart. Everybody have these signs in this chart. You just probably won't have a planet in that chart. For example, my second house is in Leo, okay? I don't have a planet there, which is relatively a good thing, because when you have a planet there, it means you typically have to work on something there. Like, I have a Taurus Saturn, that means, and it's in my 11th house, so that kind of means I have to work on making sure that I have firm boundaries with the people that I love, that I don't have every material asset that I have siphoned and taken away from me, because Saturn is the planet of lessons. It's the planet of like, get your shit together or this is what's going to happen. And because I had a Taurus Saturn, and Taurus represents, material gains and, your assets, a lot of my friends and a lot of my associates took from me a lot, and I gave it to them. Like, I didn't know any better. I thought this was the best thing. So I got to the point where I was destitute, but they were thriving. They got everything they need. And so once I learned, okay, let me just keep my shit for myself and give it to the people who need, like you guys, everything was fine. Things started to move in my highest alignment. And then also being more intentional and kind and, sincere with what I'm doing, responsible. Yeah. So that is, an example of how these placements play out. So literally anyone can join this course. So don't feel like if you don't have these placements, you can't join. If you resonate with what's in this video, you can join. But also, you already have those placements. You just don't know where. So let me know in the comments down below what sign you have your Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius placements in, or what house, like what house is ruling over. The second week, we're going to talk about zodiac signs. Now, for this week, I really wanted to help you guys use the power of your sign, right? Because there's a certain way Taurus is supposed to move. There's a certain way Scorpio is supposed to move. There's a certain way an Aquarius is supposed to move, and a Leo is supposed to move, so that they can always tap into their highest power and no one can take advantage of them. And I feel like because we, as a whole, are very unique and we have the ability to always give, it's very easy for our energy to be siphoned. So an example of this is like Leo. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to step firmly into your power. You're supposed to be confident. You're supposed to be shining brightly. No one is supposed to tell you what to do, not because you're rebellious, even though you are, and not because you can't be boggled down, but because you are the sun. You are the center of the universe. And so yes, people are going to want to be around you. People are going to want to know you. How can you allow yourself to accept that? Step out of your comfort zone. I feel like a lot of Leos are very reclusive and they're very introverted, and so because of that, they kind of neglect their true power, their birth given power. Like, no, shine brightly. One thing about it, I'm gonna always hype up a Leo. I love Leos. One of my bestest friends that I've known since middle school, even though I didn't like her in middle school. Love you, Lex. I love you so much. But One of my bestest friends is Leo. That's my girl. She always shining. She is always the life of the party. She always making somebody laugh. But you know, pace yourself, okay? Because the Leos are the ones they always shining. They're always, you know, happy, but inside they're dying. So I'm gonna teach you how to handle that too, because I ain't got time for y'all, you know, to burn out like the sun will in a couple of billion years. Okay, but yeah, Leo, that is what you're going to tap into, and that's exactly what I'm going to teach you in this module. Aquarius, you're the humanitarian. You're the person who's very innovative. You're very tech savvy. You're very forward thinking. And so how can you use that to kind of transform your reality? And I feel like one thing Aquariuses have a problem with is like being too great for their own mind and overthinking it. You are a fixed air placement, so it's very easy to kind of get stuck and stagnant for you guys when you're supposed to be flexible and free. It's like it's not a conundrum. Maybe it is a conundrum. I don't know what that word means, but you know, it's kind of weird. And so one thing I always tell Aquarius placements, okay, all you guys have to do is think about what you want to innovate and think about what you want to do and just go execute it. You're not meant to overthink it. You're not meant to dwell on it for so long. You're meant to just have the idea, be innovative, and any mistakes and any issues after that is fine. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that, Aquarius, and I'm going to teach you how to release the guilt behind that. Scorpio, you're the sign of rebirth. You're water. So being a fixed water, you guys keep that energy within you and you guys don't want to move it. And I absolutely get it. I'm a Taurus moon. Okay, you guys keep that energy stuck and stagnant, but that's not what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to transmute that energy. You have the power of transmutation. So whenever that energy comes in, you can hold on to it, change it, alchemize it, and then let it leave you. Okay, and I feel like that is some things that Scorpio really needs to tap into. So I'm going to teach you how to do that and teach you how to tap into your innate ability of death and rebirth and to just embrace your darkness so it can come to the light. That is going to be extremely helpful for your success, because you're kind of, to me, you know, Libra is all about balance, but I feel like Scorpio is about a balance as well. They have their own sense of what balance is. And so I'm going to teach you guys how to do that, because yeah, I like Scorpios. I have Scorpio placements too. I forgot that. I got Scorpio Chiron. It hurts. Oh, I also have a Scorpio Lilith, and Lilith is the planet of, like, it's not a planet, it's an asteroid. But yeah, that's what I will be teaching you guys to move forward, live in your highest alignment, and how you're going to do it based off your zodiac sign. I'm also going to teach you, like, how can you apply that to your houses, right? Because sometimes it really does depend on your house and also aspects, but I'm not going to go too deep. We're just going to keep it cute. We're going to do intermediate. So I'm going to teach you the houses, I'm going to teach you the signs, I'm going to teach you the planets, and then you're going to go out and you're going to execute. Okay? Okay, I got you. Love you. So the third week of this course is all about let's regulate our emotions, right? Because one thing we do is hold on to them. They're stuck. Okay, they be stagnant. They never want to go anywhere. And so when we hold on to emotions that don't matter, we set ourselves up for failure. When people say, oh, just affirm it away, actually, I'm about to rage out, so I just can't affirm stuff away. I can now, you know, I worked hard on it. Okay, but when you are a fixed placement who's just starting out on your journey, I'm not going to tell you guys to affirm it away, because y'all have deep rooted emotions, and like you guys will hold on to it. Y'all are stubborn. Fixed is stubborn. And so I'm gonna have to break away. I'm like, okay, this is what you're gonna do to keep not negging at that damn emotion until it leaves you. And I'm gonna teach you how to let it go and let it flow, and you know, not identify with your emotions, because that's what you guys do a lot. We identify with them, we become consumed by them, and then we also like move from them. So say for instance, I got angry at the fact that I didn't have any ice cream. All of a sudden, when I think about other stuff, because I have Virgo Mars in my third house, I think about other stuff and I'm like, I'm pissed the fuck off that I'm not living my highest desires. Like it just trickles everywhere else, and then it also trickles onto other people because you project it onto others. So it's like our emotions are a big part of who we are and how we move, and so we need to work on them. We need emotional regulation. That is like our key component in transformation, because we can't let shit go. So I'm going to teach you guys how to let stuff go. I'm going to teach you guys how to emotionally regulate so you don't project it onto other people. Okay, you know, I'm gonna calm the beast, because we are beasts. We rage out. I know I rage out. I used to rage out. But since practicing what I'm going to teach you guys in this course, I have not raged out ever again. When I do rage out, it's like, it's never stagnant. It's never stuck in me. I don't identify with it. I just express it and move on now. Okay, so I want you guys to get to that point. And I feel like one thing that really hinders you guys from doing so is like, y'all will keep anger on your spirit, but you will never keep happiness. You will never keep joy. You will never keep laughter and excitement and peace. Why not? Because you're used to survival mode. You're used to anger and bitterness. Okay, so we're going to switch that over. You're going to get used to excitement. You're going to get used to gratitude. You're going to get used to happiness. And so whenever you do feel angry, you still feel gratitude and growth and happiness. And you're not going to overthink the fact that this is who you are. Okay, there's just a lot of factors. I'm going to get y'all together. Okay, next we're going to talk about setting boundaries. Okay, it's so funny that we are hard at setting boundaries when we are very like intimidating. We're like some of the most intimidating signs next to Capricorn and stuff like that, but we can't set boundaries for shit. I'm gonna say y'all because now I can. The thing is, I can always set boundaries. Just enforcing them consistently is where we get exhausted. Like I'm tired of constantly telling the same person the same thing. Right? It's like it's not like we're not going to speak up. It's just the fact that we don't stick with it, and we have to stick with it. And and one thing I feel like y'all are afraid of doing is leaving that person in the dust once they did it one too many times. I want to teach you guys how to do that, because enforcing a boundary also means cutting off that person who's continuously having you to enforce that boundary, because you're not supposed to keep doing it. You're supposed to do it once or twice, and that's it. But you guys will do it 10 times and keep doing it because you love the person and they're here, and it's better to have them here and suffering than not here and not suffering, which is like, I'm gonna trick y'all brain. I'm gonna get y'all together, because when you really think about it, wouldn't you rather foster peace? Wouldn't you rather foster the ability to never enforce that boundary again, even though you're gonna miss them desperately? You see what I'm saying? Like that, you're gonna get over that. I'm getting over it. So, you know, I'm gonna get y'all together. I'll see y'all. Now, after that module, we're gonna be talking about let's build success. So this is the fun part. The other ones are fun too, to me, but this is the fun part. So I'm gonna help you guys manifest. I'm gonna give you guys some manifestation methods that work immensely for Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius placements, because we're someone who have the ability to feel very heavily and have the ability to transmute and work our emotions. And so one thing I will absolutely help you do is to use your energy in your favor. So you can attract things now, you can fill up your cup and always be in a state of manifestation. I'm going to teach you all of that, and you won't have to worry about what manifestation method doesn't work. Not only I'm going to show you what methods work, I'm going to show you how to stick to it, because another thing that, you know, gets us a lot of people fucked up is the fact that they keep switching methods. If it works, stick with it. Don't think you need to do something different. Don't think you're getting boring or it's no longer working. No, it's going to work. I'm going to use y'all stubbornness for good. Okay, so that module is all about success, like period. We're going to talk about your goals. We're going to hype each other up. I'm going to cast spells over your goals, because like me personally, I have the power of my throat. Okay, whatever I speak into fruition, it comes true every time. And so I'm going to be discussing with you guys your powers and stuff like that. So like when I speak over you, it's going to come true. I have this with everything. Like if I like a person's like content and I'm looking at it all the time and I just keep directing my energy towards them, they're going to be successful. They're like, it's inevitable. And maybe you guys have that power too. Maybe you've been sensing that you have something like that. So I'm going to show you guys how to use that for good. And lastly, manifest divine friendships, because I feel like one of the key factors as to why a lot of fixed placements are like not living their highest dreams and not living their highest alignment is because the people they surround themselves with, the people around them. I want you guys to be around people who can reciprocate the love that you give, who can reciprocate the love that you exist in, and you won't have to worry about making sure they're good, because they already know. They're already good. They want to be in a place where they're free and open, and that's what you need. And so that module, I'm going to show you guys how to actually manifest good friendships. I'm going to nitpick and see how you're currently existing in your current friendships and see if you can make them better. Because me personally, once I finally got out of this energy of, oh, I need to be like the mom friend, I'm still kind of not really the mom friend. I'm kind of the mom and the child friend. Okay, so So once I got up that energy, I was able to connect with my friends on a deeper level. Like, we're speaking all the time now, we're FaceTiming, and the friendship is really good now. And I'm really happy, because one thing about fixed placements is, like, we make a lot of assumptions and they can be to our detriment. And so I want to make sure that those assumptions are used for good. Like, guys, I highly recommend that module, because my friendships are flourishing now, and I absolutely want the same thing for you. So that one is kind of like out of this world. It's kind of like, you know, it doesn't make sense to be included in that course, but I'm telling you, once you do that course, you're going to understand why I put it in there. Okay, we love friendships, we love community, we love just being connected to other people. And so I want to make sure that whoever you're connecting with, for lifers, okay? Yeah, guys, that's the 6 courses, that's the 6 modules that you guys will have in this course. And I definitely think you guys need it, especially if you're watching this video and you got to this point. Oh, you know you need this course, you know, and it's fine. Like, I'm excited to meet with you guys. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what the course will have, so you guys can get a little incentive to do it. First things first, though, if you guys want to make sure you don't miss out on the course, it's going to go live in order to enroll into it January 17th at, I'm pretty sure, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, I'm going to put the right and correct date on there. The way you're going to do that is going to my newsletter, okay? Because my newsletter family is going to get about 2 weeks of first access, and then everybody else gets it. So you guys want to go there, because you guys not only have first access to the course, you also have discounts, like a big one. But you also have, like, because not only do you guys have that early access to enrollment, but you guys have 2 discount codes specifically tailored to you guys that you can use for your course, because I want to make sure everybody can join, right? I want to make sure everybody can do it. So you might want to sign up to my newsletter. It is free, and you get a free ebook on how you can connect with your ancestors. So it's kind of like a win-win situation for you guys. I don't know how if you want to learn how to connect with your ancestors, I would go do that. So it's linked in the description. All you got to do is click there, sign up. And if you're on my website, just scroll all the way down to the bottom, and if the pop-up doesn't come up, and then you can just enter your email and you'll be fine. But this course is going to have so many things. You're going to have 6 weeks of recorded classes. 3 of them are going to be live, because one thing I noticed about fixed placements is, like, y'all like to talk face to face, y'all like to connect with people. It's kind of like y'all the old souls. Don't put me onto a video, put me onto a operator, put me onto a person. I don't want to hear no robot. That's how y'all kind of are. That's how we are. So I am going to give you guys, you know, those options for the course. I'm also going to give you guys a gift box that you are going to receive upon completion of the course, because this is just my little trinket to you. It's going to have so many things that I'm not going to disclose yet, because I want it to be a surprise once you guys get it. But yeah, I need you guys to sign up for a course. It's going to be fun. You guys are also going to be able to have an ebook that's going to have affirmations. It's going to have journal prompts to help you succeed. But most importantly, it's going to have homework, okay? I'm not going to just be lecturing you guys and you guys don't get it. I'm going to make you do the homework, because you need to do it in a specific way to you that makes sure that your life in a unique way is thriving. And I want to make sure that everybody get a chance to do it, okay? I'll also have office hours on Wednesday, and that day you guys can literally text me via Discord chat, because I'm going to have a Discord chat. You guys can also hop on a call with me, like, ahead of time. So I have you guys schedule ahead of time a call, so that way on that call you can just literally talk to me about anything. If you want to be mentored about something, you can. If you want to use whatever is in this course and apply it specifically to a situation but you don't know how to do it, bow, I got you, okay? You can just talk to me for 30 minutes or so, and we're gonna connect, okay? I want you guys to have every means possible for success. Now, once you complete the course is over. You're gonna have 6 months of access to this course. And the only reason why I did that was because I'm gonna give you guys incentive. I don't know what it is about fixed placements, but we need, like, something to get us going. We just can't. If you give us an inch, we'll take a goddamn mile. Just like mutable placements, but we'll do it in a different way, okay? So I'm gonna get a little kick under your butt. After 6 months, I'm taking it away. So if you don't get the information and you don't apply it, guess what? Your life's not gonna change. I promise that within 3 weeks of this course, or even less, you're going to see a shift. You're going to see a transformation, because that's how our mind works. Our mind literally takes 21 days or 30 days for a new habit and a new neural pathway of our design to be formed, right? And so if I keep, you know, connected with you guys over these next 6 weeks and have you guys be consistent, help you guys with any resistance you may feel, oh yeah, you're going to be living a different reality than the one before. And I'm going to make sure I push you in the right direction, because one thing I know that fixed placements are afraid of is the fact that they will go back to whatever they used to be. And y'all don't want that. We don't want that. So I'm going to teach you guys how it is not going to occur, because I am a living proof of that. I don't even remember what the hell happened back then. And that's good. You don't need to remember what happened back then. All you need to know is everything is happening right now in this moment is for your highest alignment, okay? So yeah, just a few more things. This course starts February 17th and enrollment stops on February 5th, because I want you guys to have a lot of time to enroll, but most importantly, I want you guys to have time to prepare for the course. Once you sign up, you'll be able to get your syllabus and access to the Discord chat, and for those few weeks, we'll be talking, getting to know each other, making sure you are familiar with the course content and how to do so, etc., etc. This is going to be one for the books. I am super excited to do this. I remember a couple of months back, I actually did a course for mutable placements. I'm not bringing that one back because that was off. It's over, but it was such a great course. And I wanted to do one for fixed signs. And if you are a cardinal sign, which is Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, okay, if you are one of those 4 signs, I'm a Libra stellium. I'm a Libra sun. I can do a course for you guys, but we're gonna see, okay? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope it brought some clarity as to what you can do to transform your life, especially if you are a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio. Any placement, I do not care. And also, if you are not those placements, but you resonate deeply with what this course is saying, join us. Like, I don't care. This information isn't just, you know, allotted to one type of person. You know, if you're not into astrology or anything like that, but you definitely want to join, come and join us. I would absolutely positively love you, okay? So I really want to know, are you going to be able to mind your business? Are you ready to mind your business? Okay, make sure you sign up to my newsletter so you won't miss out on any of the frequently asked questions or what this course is going to be out, and you don't miss out on the discount codes that is going to be there. Again, we are going to start enrolling January 17th, which is just this Friday by 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if it's not right, I'll put it here. But yeah, I am super excited to be doing this course with you guys. I want to thank you guys again so much for joining today. Let me know in the comments down below what other videos you'd like to see from me. And I hope you guys have an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day. Bye, loves. Mwah.